Hey, it's Jim Fisher, aka The Beat, with This Week Community News. We are at the giant yellow and blue big top that you will recognize as the Cirque du Soleil site. Kooza is here in town. It's getting ready to open. And I'm fortunate enough to get to hang out a little bit backstage today. And I'm here with Irina. She's one of the hoop performers, artists. And it's just really a treat to get to spend a little bit of time with you. Thanks for taking some time out.
Thank you for coming.
Sure, absolutely. How many hoops were you, we were watching you just a little bit ago. How many hoops were you using right there?
7 hoops.
Okay, and is that like the most? How many would you ever use at any one point in time?
Yeah, I think this is most of hoops. I don't know.
I
maybe
should hope so. It looks very difficult to me.
Right.
But so, and how long have you been doing this?
20 years.
20 years.
20
so since you were like
12.
No.
12. Yes.
Like 6 months old.
No, I was 12 and I'm starting doing hoops.
Very good. Irina, if you could maybe sort of show me a little, just a very small one hoop, probably.
Okay, you want to try?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, I give you 1 hoops, and this is for me. It's like, this is simple. What I can show you.
And how are you? You're here? Where are you moving?
It's like here. I think it's here more.
Back and forth? Around?
Around, yeah.
Okay.
Try.
Here we go.
Or you can try in your arms also. It's like simple move.
That looks potentially.
Yeah, you see?
Okay, I have to. She's looking all over, and I can't. I have to focus right here. Hey, that's not too bad. This is the hub, and it looks like you've got some people doing work on some costumes right now, but obviously we're looking at wardrobe. Tell us what it is that we're looking at.
Our wardrobe, this is our wardrobe department. We have 3 full-time staff members, and we have 4 local staffs that come and join us every city. Right now we're washing, cleaning, styling wigs, redoing hats, shoes, everything. Beads come off, buttons, snaps, but we do a lot of repair work, holes. We also have to make sure that the garment is functional for the artist, for their safety.
Okay.
So make sure that they can move in an appropriate way so it doesn't affect them during their act.
Sure.
There are over 1,500 rhinestones that are each hand applied, and we check them every week to make sure that they're all on there and safe, not falling off, getting caught on the artist or on stage for them to trip on. This is one of our contortion costumes. The contortionists have to bend and flex.
So the fabric obviously is how it wears and moves is probably pretty significant.
Absolutely. As you can see, we even have these chains which are actually elastic. So they are flexible so they don't injure the artist, and if it gets caught, it breaks. We actually have one that's broken right now, and we'll repair that every day. Yeah. So we do a lot of fine detail work here at Cirque to make sure that the performance looks absolutely amazing.
Kooza's been on tour since 2007, so we're a little over 8 years old, and did a tour in Canada, then actually toured in the States for a year and a half, went to Japan, came back to the States for a few months, then has been in Europe for the past 2 years. And our last stop was Bern, Switzerland. So we've been off now for 6 weeks. We shipped
a little bit of a break.
Yeah, the show came over by boat. So in 80 containers, 85 containers, something like that. And now it's taken us about 10 days to get everything back up and installed again. A little bit longer than normal, but just making sure that everything was good after the shipping. And this Columbus is our first stop on our US tour for 2015. Kooza, the word Kooza is a Sanskrit word, and it means box. And at the opening of the show, a box is delivered to one of our characters, the innocent, and he opens up that box and a new world is revealed. And that line is what carries through. It's the journey of this innocent character is what carries it through. When the Wheel of Death comes in, there's sort of above ground and below ground. And the Wheel of Death, they're kind of our devil characters. And there's some skeletons, fun skeletons, but skeletons and such involved. And yeah, a lot of red light, a lot of fog. But yeah, it's a very great act. It's the opening of the second half of the show. And it is not to be missed. Now we've got our tightrope walkers, our high wire act, our tight wire act. And it's 3 brothers from one family and then a 4th member. And they are working both of the wires now. There's some parts of the act where we have the high wire and the low wire involved, but the majority of the act will happen up on the high wire itself. There's a lot of rigging and apparatus that needs to get it set up for this. So one day they're in the tent, one day they're backstage. Our technicians play multiple roles.
Okay.
Some of them are involved with what's happening on the stage and on the deck during the show. Some of them are doing lighting, some of them are doing sound. But the artists are also involved in it as well, and especially something that's as complex as this. There's so many things that need to be brought out. The artists are involved in that. So while this is being set up, this is the end of the first half of the show, while this is being set up, there's other things going on in the audience to keep the audience entertained, to keep them distracted, so that they're not just sitting watching us put up chairs and nets and things like that. So we keep the audience busy.